Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Bruin Steel here, and welcome back to another Steelers 2-game recap video that I do. So, anyway, before I get this video started, I wanted just to let you guys know that we were supposed to play last week against the Titans, but that Week 4 game was canceled, actually postponed, due to the fact that Tennessee Titan players were tested positive for the coronavirus. So, the Pittsburgh Steelers now have to play 13 or what is it, 12, 13 games straight now due to the fact that the league gave us an early bye week in week 4. And now that we have to play the Tennessee Titans, got postponed to week 7, I believe. Yeah, week 7. And week 8 was supposed to be our bye week, so they moved the Ravens and Steelers game to week 8. And a lot of NFL games have been postponed due to the players or head coach was tested for the coronavirus. So as a result, most practice facilities had to be shut down. So anyways, I might actually do a video on that at some point, but I'm not quite sure. But anyways, just want to do my every 2 games recap video like I usually do with the Giants and Broncos that I did earlier. So this is gonna be week 3 and 5. Week 4 was given to us as a bye week due to the Titans and Steelers game being postponed due to the coronavirus. So week 3, the Pittsburgh Steelers host the Houston Texans. This was a really gut win. I think it was an ugly win in my own opinion. So just a recap video um, for this game. Early start we did okay. We just couldn't capitalize in Texas territory to start the game. We end up settling for a field goal. It was a 3rd and 1, and we couldn't get the first down with a run, so we end up getting 3 points off the board. Um, Ben Roethlisberger went 23 and 36, 237 yards, 2 touchdowns. One touchdown was to Juju Smith-Schuster, a walk-in touchdown. No one was covering him. Um, and then the other one was a James Conner. The other one was Eric Ebron with a nice pass to the corner of the end zone that will another touchdown. Houston actually went up 14-3 early. We weren't Our defense looked slow. Our defense just looked absolute horrible. Like our secondary has issues. Steven Nelson and Terry Edmonds pissed me off. They're just horrible. Like the secondary just couldn't had any answer, especially before the half. We score right before the half, and what do you know? The Houston Texans just marched right down the field, killing our secondary defense. And they score right back, right behind halftime. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You know, the past defense has been killing the Steelers so far these 3 games against the Giants, the Broncos, and now the Texans. And look, the Steelers have probably, I would say, the league's best rush defense, but right now the pass defense looks awful because, these secondary players are getting smashed in the backfield. Like, they can't stop the pass. So, and then James Conner has a running touchdown towards the end of the game to seal the game for the Steelers. And look, I bashed just James Conner because, he always gets injured. He can't get healthy and he can't have a performance like Anthony Mafari Jr. And James Conner went off in this game. He also had that game-winning run at the end, which was like I think it was like a 60 or 70 yarder that kind of sealed the game for the Steelers to run out the clock. And he had a touchdown. He went 109, 18 carries. I'll say this: when James Conner is healthy, he's productive. So, anyways, I overall think this is a great game. Deshaun Watson is an amazing. Deshaun Watson is a great quarterback. We couldn't pressure him at all in the first half. He's been slipping tackles. He's been getting away from tackles and making big plays. But we end up sacking him multiple times in the second half. Let me see how many sacks we got on this. Mike Hilton with the interception towards the end of the game. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, a couple of sacks on Deshaun Watson. Honestly, I think The secondary obviously gave us issues. James Conner was the game-winning touchdown and the drive. Honestly, Houston made an impact, had a huge we had the opportunity down 20-21 to get a touchdown, but it wasn't enough. So we ended up getting a field goal right after that. So we end up getting a field goal um out of that, and would you know, James Conner was the game-winning run. Looking at the stats, we had 387 total yards. We had 218 passing yards and 169 pass rushing yards. So that's a combination of James Conner and Benny Snell and um, Anthony Farland Jr. Passing yards, obviously, with Big Ben. Eric Ebron is an amazing tight end. I love what I have seen from this kid with that amazing catch towards the was it the bottom right corner from Big Ben? That was an amazing pass, by the way. Um, we had 25 first downs. We were 8 and 18 on third down conversions, and we were 2 and 2 on fourth down conversions. We had a total of 76 plays prior to the Houston Texans. They only had 47, and yeah, we had 5 sacks against Deshaun Watson. There was 5 sacks, and Ben Roethlisberger only got sacked twice. We had 4 punts. We had 2 penalties out of 14 penalties. We did not fumble the ball. We had no interceptions. This is the really first time the Steelers never had a turnover. I think the league was telling viewers at home, like, oh, the Steelers had turned the ball over every single game, 25 games straight. This is the first game ever the Steelers had no turnovers. So it's great to see the Steelers playing out their heart. And Ben Roethlisberger, 23 out of 36 is okay, I guess. 237 yards, 2 touchdowns. James Conner was absolutely amazing. 18 carries of 109 yards, 1 touchdown run. Um, Anthony McFarland had 6 carries, 42. Benny Snell, 11 yards. Deontay Johnson had 1 carry, 9 yards. And Ben Roethlisberger didn't really have a lot of yards. I think that's when he got sacked. Chase Claypool, 1 reception, 24 yards. Vance McDonald had 3 receptions, 35. Right now, these are the top 4. James Washington had 5, 36. Juju Smith-Schuster and Eric Ebron with touchdown passes. And DJ Watt always gets a sack every game. I don't think I can recall any game with DJ Watt without having a sack. This dude is a beast. And we end up getting the win. A really tough one to get, but I will take it. 28-21 in week 3 was your final. The Steelers go up 3-0 for the first time since 2010. 2010 we went to the Super Bowl, ended up losing to the Packers. But like I said, I'm not saying that we're going to be making it to the Super Bowl, but we end up being 3-0 for the first time since 2012. I mean 2010. Sorry. Wow, where did 2012 come from? But anyway, that is week 3. Week 4 was supposed to be our game against the Tennessee Titans, but it got moved, as you can see here. It got moved to week 7, so that's going to be a Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock. So this is the next game. This is the Steelers and Philadelphia Eagles game from yesterday. This video will be recorded the day after. It looks like there's no stats available for some reason. I fucking don't know why. Google has been fucking up. Let me see here. If there's stats 2020. This team statistics, October 11th. Yep, this is it. Let me just use this instead. Let me see if they have the players so that I can see the stats. No, there's no stats. Fuck. But I'll just use this for now because Google's been acting strange lately. Yesterday, it wasn't showing the score of the Philadelphia Eagles and Pittsburgh Steelers game. But anyways, what a phenomenal game. But I'm gonna go over the good and bad. Actually, I'm gonna go over the bad before I talk about the good. So, oh yeah, this is the quarterbacks comparison. Ben Roethlisberger threw for 239 yards. He had 3 touchdown passes. All of them were to Chase Claypool. He went 27-34. Carson Wentz went 20 and 35. He had 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 258 yards of throwing yards of passing. So um, just wanna Ray Ray McCloud had a really good run. He went 2 carries, 63 yards. I want to talk about the bad. Um, this is my issue for this game. Um, and I think all you Philadelphia Eagles fans out there can agree with me as a Steelers fan, and when I say this, the NFL refs in this game was this just unbelievable. Like, this is crazy. Like, how many fucking penalties are you gonna call? There were so many bullshit calls on the field on both sides of the ball. Just bullshit. First one was against the Eagles, and I would say that the first call shouldn't have been a penalty, a pass interference call. And as a Steelers fan, I'm defending all you Eagle fans out there that the first pass interference penalty call on Darius Slay shouldn't be a shouldn't have not been a interference call. That penalty interference call on Darius Slay was bullshit. I think that just gave. I honestly would say this: the refs gave us that touchdown because of that. Because I didn't see any contact. Um, I didn't see that. And look, the Steelers defense just gave us issues. The secondary was tired. Travis Fulgham, this guy right here, I don't even know how to say his name. This dude did not play in the preseason, and he's on like what was he like a not even a starter? He was like a practice squad whatever. He comes out of nowhere with 10 receptions, 152 yards. This dude was killing our secondary of Joe Hayden. He was killing Joe Hayden. He was killing Steven Nelson. He was killing a lot of people in the backfield in the secondary. Like I said, the secondary has been an issue for the Steelers for many years now. And look, Steven Nelson, I'm gonna get to him at the end of this video, but damn, this secondary needs work. Like, we can't. The secondary almost lost us this game, honestly, yesterday. We got lucky because of this good thing that I'm going to talk about in a bit, but the bad thing is our defense. The bad and issues that I have is the referees in this game. Chase Claypool got a touchdown pass at the far corner with and then I think it was Darius Slay, I can't remember, kind of got tripped off, and the referees are fucking blind, thinking that Claypool pushed him, but he wasn't. He just tripped over Chase Claypool, and he was just looking back to catch the ball, and then they call fucking pass interference on that, which was complete bullshit. Um, I honestly that would have been Chase Claypool's fifth touchdown pass from Ben Roethlisberger, but the referees decided to call that as pass interference, and he didn't even touch him. He just literally just tripped over Chase Claypool. Darius Slay literally just tripped over Chase Claypool, and you call pass interference on that. Like, these NFL refs are a fucking joke, honestly. Um, there was roughing the passer. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Mike Hilton, whoever. I don't fucking remember. But these penalties, man, like, holy shit. Roughing the passer. The dude was already charging forward towards Carson Wentz. What the fuck do you want him to do? Like, honestly. The face mask on the Philadelphia Eagles was clear of days. I didn't. There was another penalty pass interference call on Darius Slay, but I didn't see anything. It was twice, two calls on Darius Slay that was not supposed to be called. Like, these referees were horse shit on Sunday. Um, but anyways, getting into this game, this was a back-to-back battle, the battle of the Pennsylvania teams. It went back and forth. Every time the Steelers score, our defense won't answer. Like, it'll be 7-0, right? Um, Sanders. What the fuck is his name? I don't remember the fuck his name, but I know Miles Sanders had right after we scored a touchdown, 7-0. After that stupid penalty that the Eagles had a pass interference call on Darius Slade and the Steelers getting a 7-0 lead. Our defense just misread the play so hard, and what do you know? Miles Sanders goes 75 yards for a touchdown. Just couldn't get the tackle on him. The Philadelphia Eagles. That's the best. That's the first run that the Steelers has given up, and don't get me wrong, the Steelers have a really, really good rush defense, and giving up that play was just awful, and that tied us seven. That just tied us 7-7, and right after that, the Steelers marched down right the field. The stupid penalties again, 14-17. And again, stupid penalty. Philadelphia Eagles answered right back, 14-14. This defense got fucking absolute demolished. Those two back-to-back touchdown drive by the Eagles. And, the Pittsburgh tried to come back, 14-14. We can come back in this. We get ball back at halftime, and we do that. We get the field goal, 17-14 going into halftime. And what do you know? We come back, and we get a touchdown, and we lead big, actually. We lead big. We lead big. We get a touchdown, and Carson throws a stupid interception, and we end up getting the score. So it was 31-14, and dude, again, the secondary is absolute horseshit, dude. Travis Florham, whatever your name is, what the fuck his name is, killed our secondary in the second half and the first half. That's why the Eagles came back. It was literally 31-14. What do you know? You give up that many plays by the Eagles. Our pass defense is horrible, honestly. But we made some plays. We made some plays on defense. I mean, on our some defense, we made some plays. But like, seriously, this dude, you're this receiving core, wide open. Can't even do it. This Eagles team. Dude, this Eagles team was 10-14 on third down conversions. Dude, this defense can't even stop the Eagles on third down. Carson Wentz made some phenomenal throws, honestly, and we were 11-15 on third down. We made some really good plays on third down conversions as well. Um, but anyways, they just came back with two straight up core. They just came back like holy shit. Is this gonna be another miracle in the Meadows comeback when they came back against the Giants down 31, what was it? 31-14. I think it was the same fucking score. But Heinz Field edition. But holy shit. So the score is tied. They go for two actually. They go for two actually on the first after they didn't go for a field goal on the first touchdown. They went for two and they got it. Carson Wentz, man, yeah, it's all time to fucking throw. Like, where is the defense? Where is the pressure? We did end up sacking Carson Wentz a bunch late in the second half, but dude, this dude had so much time to throw, and that really hurts us. Um, so the score's 31-29. I'm like, damn, the Eagles are right back in this. We gotta get a freaking touchdown. And what do you know? Fucking Eric Ebron fucking catches the ball and then he fucking fumbles. And it's like, are you kidding me? And there was some bullshit calls. Like honestly, there's literally Eric Ebron had the ball while falling down. They actually over reviewed it too. Apparently the ball fell off. Eric Ebron dropped the ball and it hit the floor and yeah, so it's. But thankfully we end up getting a stop. And then we get the ball right back. And what'd you know? Eric Ebron again dropped the ball and they almost called it a fumble again, but they end up getting an incomplete pass. Um, a face mask is going on the fucking Eagles, and we end up getting a touchdown with Claypool to seal the game. And I want to talk about Chase Claypool. 4 touchdowns in his rookie career. Just want to give a shout out. This dude is a beast. This was a great pick in the draft. This dude has talent. Actually, his one of his touchdowns was a rushing touchdowns. And I want to talk about Randy Fitchner. So I fucking hate Randy Fitchner for doing shotgun every time. He just doesn't mix up the offensive plays all the time. But he made a really nice I think it was a reverse play with Ray McLeod, and he had a really nice reverse play with Claypool, and that's what you gotta do, man. Make different plays instead of fucking doing shotgun every fucking time. Shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. What the fuck are you doing, Randy Fitchner? Like holy shit. But anyways, Chase Claypool with 4 touchdowns, 3 of were catched by Ben Roethlisberger. thrown by Ben Roethlisberger to him, and one was a rushing touchdown. Like holy shit, Chase Claypool honestly could have the fifth one. What if that pass interference call wasn't called? But hey, holy shit, what a fucking game! Oh yeah, I think this is it. Bull. Yeah, this is it. This is the full stats. So Chase Claypool had 3 carries, 6 yards, he had a touchdown, and holy shit, the receiving core, Chase Claypool was probably the player of the week. 110 yards, 7 reception. He had 3 touchdown passes. Eric Ebron fumbled a fucking ball. He had 5 receptions, 43 yards, and oh my god, that's crazy. Um, Travis Fulgham killed us. He had 152 yards. Honestly, the Eagles should start him. This dude's a beast. But we got the Cleveland Browns coming up, and dude, this secondary needs work. This secondary just blown so many. Dude, this secondary just got smacked on so many good plays. Like, dude. But anyways, I applaud Steven Nelson. This dude horrible. Um, this was a trick replay right here. Dude, Steven Nelson and Terrell Edmonds is absolute horrible. But Steven Nelson had 2 interceptions. Yay! Good for you. One of them was kind of made us go up like multiple points, and then the other one was a game-winning interception. And the Steelers ended up going 4-0 for the first time since 1979. Holy shit! And we end up beating the Eagles in the Battle of Pennsylvania, 38-29. Oh my god. Honestly, Steelers fans are saying we shouldn't be 4-0.
Here's another cleaning tip from Mr. Clean. Cleaning tough bathroom and kitchen messes.
Sorry about that. All 4 games are like, it's a messy win. We don't deserve to be 4-0. But I'll take it. 4-0 for the first time since 1979. I was crying after the game ended, and I'm like, oh my god. 4-0, baby. Let's go 5-0 beating the Cleveland Browns. But anyways, what a fucking game. Chase fucking Claypool, guys. But anyways, I am Bruno Steele. I hope you enjoyed this recap video. And I hope you like this video, subscribe, like the hell of this video. If you guys want to share this video to your fellow Steeler fans or whatever NFL fans you are, go right ahead. Make sure you hit that subscribe, like this button, and share your comment on what do you think of the Steelers team. What do they need to work on? Especially what I said, they need to work on the secondary. But anyways, I'm getting out of here. I'm Bruin Steele. See you guys later. Take it easy, guys.